planet that you do not see, and they're running the planet from the shadows. This is what Donald Trump was talking about when he spoke of the cabal, or AKA your shadow government, or AKA your deep state. These are the people that's running shit, not your secret societies. The secret societies are under the deep state, right? But your deep state, most of them are part of the original 12 colonies and tribes of the human being race. So you have two different types of human being races that are actual original human beings. Then you have cloned human beings, where they have cloned millions and millions of human bodies, right? To which they place their spirit in, right? This is the true purpose why they started cloning, all right? Now, if you know anything about cloning, the original cloning started with us. It's called eugenics, right? It's not new. It's something that's been going on. The first people to master eugenics was black folks, the aboriginal beings. Yaqub, a.k.a. Zeus, a.k.a. Jacob in the Bible, a.k.a. Satan or Shaitan, as you may know him, same person, was the first person to master eugenics when he created the human being race out of 4 separate animals, right? The monkey, the snub-nosed monkey, the lemur, the pig, and the dog. I'll talk to you about this in past lectures, right? Okay, so eugenics is something that's been going on. However, when they came to our planet, unbeknownst to a lot of people, the human beings, to make sure that their race continues to survive, they started cloning themselves. And they cloned themselves by the millions, right? This is why a lot of human beings that are, and remember, they are just spirits too now. They are spirits in flesh, right? We are spirits and souls in flesh, right? So they can transfer bodies the same way we can transfer bodies. We have avatars, they have bodies, right? This is why they say black don't crack. You look at Latinos and black people and Asians who are original, who are also gods. Notice how as we mature, even though time isn't real, we tend to look better and better. Whereas with them, they start getting those spider veins and they start cracking and stuff. That's because they are six ether beings. They are fleshly beings. We are godly beings. We are spiritual beings, right? Our power exists in the spiritual realms. Their power exists in the material realm, which is this realm we are now, the physical realm, right? Our power comes from the sun. Their power comes from the moon, right? Right? Because the moon releases negative energy. This is the fact. This is what you must understand. Our power comes from the heat. Their power comes from the cold. Right? Once again, we're just stating the differences. It's like the difference between a lion and a gazelle. Are you being racist if you explain that the gazelle or a lion and a crocodile? Does that make you racist toward the alligator? If I say, hey, the alligator likes to swim in water, but the lion is stronger on land, while the alligator is stronger in the water? Am I being racist toward am I being racist toward alligators because I'm saying that? If I say the alligator is green and the lion is tan, am I being racist toward the lion? No, I'm just giving you the scientific difference between the different species. And you can't get mad at me because I'm telling you that an alligator is not a lion, and I'm telling you that a lion is not an alligator. So why are we going to classify a lion and an alligator and say that we're going to classify all the alligators and say they lions too? And that's what they do with us. They classify all these aboriginal beings who they know are the god species, Anunnaki gods. They classify all them as human beings. And then when I come along and give you the difference, they want to tell you that no, I'm being racist. No, if I tell you them are alligators over there, those are lions, how am I being racist? I'm just giving you the difference in the species, Simba. I'm Mufasa. I'm Mufasa, right? Y'all like Simba. So I'm sitting y'all on the edge of the motherfucking cliff, and I'm showing y'all all the Pride Rock right now, and I'm telling y'all, everything the light touches is ours. You hear me out there, Simbas? Everything the light touches is ours. And that little dark space right there, that's they shit. And don't go over there because it's dangerous. That's all I'm here to do. Now, you want to be Simba and still go in the dark spot, then of course, once Zazu flies and let me know Simba's in trouble, of course I'm going to come running and get hyenas array and rescue you out the dark spot. That's what I'm here to do. But don't say I didn't tell you about the dark spot and I didn't tell you what was light. I told you about the circle of life. Right? So that's what we're doing here. So you got to understand that you got humans and you got these gods. Now, why is that important? Because these humans have already cloned themselves. Now, because cloning is getting more out there, but a lot of people don't understand the science, the metaphysics behind it, because spirituality is trending right now. So you got a lot of people going back listening to ancient teachers like the greats and myself and the YPs and the spiritual souls and the Collage.
You have 1 minute left.
And the spiritual souls and the Collage, and you got a bunch of people going to scatter through our old lectures, and they just jumping on, making a quick reel out of it. But they don't know what the hell they're talking about, right? Because that's the case. They would be saying everybody can't be cloned. It don't work like that. Now, yes, they can't clone a body, and it takes 6 months for them to clone a body, and they can't clone a body just out of a drop of your blood. But guess what they cannot clone? They cannot clone your spirit or your soul. That's a spiritual thing. They have no power over that. They can't even grab it. Your spirit vibrates at a rate too high to grab. Remember the 4 phases of matter. Can you grab air? No, you can't grab air. Right? But you can grab a rock, though, because it's on a different phase of matter. Okay, air, your spirit is a cosmic thing. It vibrates 9 times faster than the vibration of air. So they can't grab your spirit or your soul. So they can't really clone you. Because then what's going to animate the flesh? They can remake the flesh, but what's going to animate the flesh? Right? But they do clone themselves a lot.
Thank you for using Securus. Goodbye.
Yeah, sorry about that. We back. But yes, they do clone themselves a lot. All right? And can they clone you? They can clone you. Well, let's say they clone Gucci Mane. All right? They can make another body. Yeah, they can. They can do that. However, they cannot. Something has to animate the flesh. Remember, cosmic family, you are not the flesh. Without a spirit and a soul and a mind, that which we are. Without that inside the flesh, it won't move. It's inanimate. It's inanimate, right? That's what death is, right? When you walk up to that casket, how you know this nigga ain't sleep? We've all been at a funeral before, right? You walk up to the casket, how the fuck you know that person ain't just sleep, right? And what's the difference? When a person lands in the casket, they look just like a person that's laying in the bed sleep. What's the difference, cosmic family? Reflections out there, right? Ask yourself, if you just the flesh, I always let it use as an example. If you're just the flesh, then when you die, the body should disappear. But another body don't. The body's still right there laying in the goddamn casket. So what the fuck with you? What was you the whole time? Why ain't we saying he's asleep instead of saying he dead because he in that casket? Why? Because what are you going to notice? The spirit and soul is gone. And you can tell it's gone because now the flesh looks pale. The flesh looks pale. When you look at a person that's laying there in the casket, they don't have a glow anymore. But when a person sleeps, you still see their glow. And not see it, you can feel it. Because the soul is magnetic and the spirit is electrical. So that it gives off an aura. That's what your force field is. That's what your aura is. Right? It's your spirit and soul. Right? That's what your aura is. In science, they say electromagnetic force field or electromagnetic frequency around you. But in spirituality and organized religion, it's called an aura. So this is why somebody could be walking up on you and you can feel their ass before they even get up on you. Somebody can be looking at you and you turn around, you catch them looking at you. That happens all the time. How many times you find somebody looking at you and your body just know where to turn and you look, you lock eyes with a motherfucker looking at you from the other side of the room? Because they have a magnet called a soul and you have a magnet. So your soul is going to magnetically turn your body and face toward the direction you need to be facing to let you know where this energy is coming from, because it's all just energy. It's all just electricity and magnetism. Right? So when a person dies, you walk to that casket, that's gone. You can feel that's gone. You can feel that it's gone. Not only can you see that it's gone, but you can feel that it's gone. There's no longer a presence there. Right? So we know what we are. We can't forget these things. And a lot of people in the university, I get it, I'm not out there, I haven't been able to give live lectures, so you fall by the wayside, right? You forget the basic teachings. This is a spiritual mystery school. This is a spiritual institution. I'm not a content creator. I am a spiritual guru. I am a divine messenger. There's a difference. Shout out to the content creators. I'm not knocking them, but know the difference. I'm here to break this down all the way to the lowest term for you. See what I'm saying? And walk you through this. I'm here to help you ascend upon your spiritual journey so that you may rise into your higher self. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to help you remember who you are. Remember where you came from. That's what I'm here to do. Right? So I'm going to be repeating and drilling this shit into your soul until you get it. The same way they did us in their programming centers called school. Right? So now that we remember that why we are not the flesh and what we truly are, we talk about cloning, right? Because now you must understand, you're not.
Peace to the gods and goddesses of the planet God. Peace, meaning positive energy always creates elevation. Peace to all the high vibration human beings. Peace to the ancestors for working through me. If you wish to see this full video, please head over to our official online website, www.theuci.online, and click on the video tab. Also, you can click, the shortcut to this video is to click the link below. It will be in the pinned comment in the comment section below. You can click the link and it will take you directly to this video so that you can watch this full video. Please be sure to continue to spread the message via social media using hashtags on TikTok, Rashad Jamal, hashtag free Rashad Jamal. Be sure to continue. Thank you for everyone that's donating to the university and for those who are subscribing to the online website. And to purchase official crystals, please visit the website as well. I love you all. I'll be home soon. Now we rise. I leave as I come. Ashe.